Hello everybody and welcome back to another Kid-A-Loo adventure. So today we are going to be talking about how to get a ton of emeralds and levels by doing some AFK. So I'm going to show you my setup, show you where I go to do this AFK in Minecraft Dungeons. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm going to show you my setup. So the biggest thing to do this AFK trick is to have the right gear. So if you look at my armor, it's got thorns and it's got final shout. Now those are like the two really important things to have. Burning is kind of an extra bonus. Burning or chilling, both would be great to have, but really you need thorns and final shout for sure. The next thing we are going to do is go to the artifacts, and what I want on my artifact setup is basically a totem of regeneration. And I am going to go ahead and keep the golem, and I also want either a wolf or a llama, preferably a llama. Okay, so this is going to be really the ideal setup. So a llama, a golem, and the totem of regeneration with the armor that has the thorns and final shout, and then I've also got burning. So this is really the ideal setup. So let me show you how I'm going to use this. We're going to get into the map. We are going to go to pumpkin pastures. And quick note about this, depending on the levels, you might see that I have a higher level, or depending on where you're at in the game, maybe even a lower level than you. But what you need to make sure to do is pick a level where you can stand there in AFK and not get killed right away. So it's going to be a level lower than probably you normally play on. So I'm going to pick pumpkin pastures, and what I'm going to do is I am in the apocalypse. I'm just going to go down to apocalypse level 1. Okay, so I know they're not going to be able to kill me in this scenario. So it's a lower level than I normally play at, but that's okay because you're still going to be getting emeralds. So don't worry, you're still going to get emeralds, you're still going to get items, and it's going to work out. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to probably skip ahead. I'm just going to get to the point on the map where the drawbridge is, and then I'll pick it up from there and show you how I'm going to do this. Alright, so this is where I want to be. This drawbridge area right in here is where I want to set up my AFK stuff. So what I want to do is basically have my guys standing right in the middle, and before these guys start spawning in, I'm going to have my golem and my llama out. They are going to help defend me, and since I have thorns on my armor, it's going to hurt the people that are trying to hit me. It's going to kill them, and then when my health gets really low, it's going to trigger the final shout, and my totem of regeneration is going to heal me. So basically it's going to be a perpetual cycle of these guys spawning and me standing here in the middle AFK with my friends here, the llama and the golem, to help me kill them. And this is how I'm going to AFK. So let me show you how this is going to work. If I just stand here, you can see the level that I'm at. A lot of these guys are one-hit kills, so they're really not doing hardly any damage to me. But eventually, they will start dropping items and emeralds. So over the course of an AFK session, you could get, really hundreds, thousands of emeralds, along with a ton of unique items that then you can turn around and sell for even more emeralds. So this is really an awesome way to get emeralds. Really easy, just kind of set it and forget it. I typically try to stand, right here in the middle where I have the best view of both sides, because sometimes there'll be some skeletons that try to hide over in the corners, and that's where the llama really helps out because it has a pretty good range and reach. So I am going to leave this standing here, and we are going to do an AFK session for maybe 8 hours or so. I'm going to go to bed, let this run, and we'll be back in the morning, see how it turned out. Alright guys, so I am back from my AFK session. As you can see, I'm picking up all these emeralds that were dropped here while I was AFK. And there is a ton of items, so you can see all of these items. This is going to take me a little while to pick all this stuff up. So yeah, I'll pick this stuff up and be back in just a minute. Alright guys, so I am back in camp after the AFK session. Let's go ahead and see what all we got. So we got a ton of gear. We got a ton of emeralds. We even got some additional levels of XP. I don't see any unique items on this session that we picked up, but we did get a ton of stuff that we can sell. So typically, a lot of the emeralds that you get from an AFK session are just going to be actually salvaging these low level items that you pick up, and you can really see your emeralds jump up. So I'm going to go ahead and sell all these, and then we'll see how many emeralds we ended up with. Alright guys, so we wound up with a little over 6,000 emeralds and some additional levels on our XP there. So this was a successful, really minimal effort for this AFK trick. Big shout out right now to TDR Family Gaming. That's really the first place I think that I saw this AFK trick. Some other people have done videos on this, but I hope it helped you out. If it did, please leave this video a like. If you'd like more tutorials on Minecraft, Minecraft Dungeons, and some other games, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you with us. Otherwise, we will see you guys on the next video. Bye!